that down, let's move on and talk about this, shall we? Star Wars. It's fair to say it's a bit of a mess. Notwithstanding, we are all on a kind of a big high because of Andor. I mean, Andor just came out, rocked the socks off of everything, now nominated for the highest honor there is in television, Best Drama Series on TV. Second year, time in a row, it's being nominated for it. Only this time, I think it's got a better chance. I don't know if it's actually going to win, but I think it's got a better chance than it did from season 1. I still contend Andor, combining season 1 and 2, is the single greatest thing, anything, that's got the label Star Wars on it since the original trilogy. Like, there's the original trilogy forever and always, but after that, nothing that has come out from Lucasfilm, either pre-Disney era or after the Disney era, has come close to the quality level of Andor. So we are in a bit of a high. Unfortunately, we also have Book of Boba Fett, and we have The Acolyte, and we have a lot of garbage too, but we do have this. But for those of you gasping for a blessed drop of creative water on your tongue, malnourished and all, crawling through the desert, looking for that oasis, somewhere on the horizon, there's a little bit of a glow, and that glow is Shawn Levy, who's bringing us a movie called Star Wars Starfighter that's going to star Ryan Gosling, who's hopping from his spaceship in Project Hail Mary directly into an X-Wing movie coming, and I am all types of excited about it. I'm more excited for it than I am for the Mandalorian movie, to be honest with you. Like, several times more excited for it than I am for the Mandalorian movie. Well, now, the news just got better. According to Variety, Star Wars Starfighter has now added Prince Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith, the Doctor, as the villain of the film. Goes on to say this: Matt Smith is headed to a galaxy far, far away. The House of the Dragon Star has joined the cast of Shawn Levy's Star Wars Starfighter for Lucasfilm. Sources close to the actor confirm. He will appear within the villain role opposite previously announced cast members Ryan Gosling and, oh, by the way, Mia Goth. Lucasfilm could not be reached for comment. This isn't Smith's first brush. This is interesting. This isn't Smith's first brush with the Star Wars franchise. The Doctor Who alum was previously cast in The Rise of Skywalker, but ultimately didn't appear in the film. We were close to being in it, but it never quite happened. Basically, he goes on to say that the character he played got written out of the movie.
Yeah.
That they just realized the character they were going to have him play wasn't needed. Turns out he dodged a bullet.
That was a character that was in the Duel of the Fates script.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
A Sith teacher.
Now, look. It's not like Matt Smith hasn't played a villain before. Right? We know. He was the bad guy in Morbius. That didn't save the movie. But Matt Smith, who's famous for even talking about, I was shooting the movie and I didn't know what the movie was really about. I mean, it was kind of crazy. So, I mean, he's been a bad guy. And so automatically adding Matt Smith as the villain does not automatically mean you're 100% your movie's going to be great. But it certainly helps. Certainly helps. This guy should have a couple of Emmys on his mantle right now just for playing Daemon. This guy, you put him in this as a villain, you put him into the hands of Shawn Levy, he's going to be able to do a lot better with the material Shawn Levy's going to have him doing than what he did in Morbius.
I don't even know what he's going to play, but he's going to give it his all, and it's going to be damn fun to watch him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to be great. And listen,
you know, he's got the movie Caught Stealing coming out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He plays the punk rock.
With Elvish. Shawn.
Yeah, with
not Shawn.
No, why? Austin Butler.
Austin Butler, thank you.
He's like got the money.
With Elvis.
With Elvis. But he looks
that
great.
That looks really good.
Total New York punk rocker.
You know what he looks like? He looks like Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
It looks like you just take him from Caught Stealing. If you don't know what we're talking about, go look for the Caught Stealing trailer.
I can't wait
and just put him into Spider-Punk.
Great.
That does look good. But listen, Ryan Gosling, to me, I've always thought he was a great actor. Whether you're talking about like Beyond the Pines or whatever. Then he showed he can do action and comedy in that magnificent and highly underappreciated Fall Guy movie last year. Shame on everybody who didn't go out to see that. That's a really good movie. It's fun. It's a great action film. It's a great comedy. Should have gone to see it.
Should run on a perpetual double bill with Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, it should. Anyway.
That's a double.
Then he was obviously one of the reasons Barbie was so great, and he is going to kill it in Project Hail Mary.
Oh.
So having him in this is great. Shawn Levy, Mia Goth, Ryan Gosling, and now you're adding Matt Smith to it. For anybody who's worried about the Morbius thing, don't worry about it. This is a totally different set of circumstances. Anyway, Rob, they've added Matt Smith. This thing, look, color me the eternal optimist. I am daring to get excited about this. And it's been a bit since I've dared to get excited about a Star Wars project, other than Andor Season 2 coming out. It's been a little bit because, yes, Star Wars has had some really good stuff. They've also had a lot of crap lately. And every time they announce something, I'm like, sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I bet that's going to happen. Oh, sure. But this actually looks like it's happening. I actually believe this is happening. And it looks like it's coming together great. I don't know. What's your thoughts on this in general?
Well, it's CinemaCon, listening to like Shawn Levy and stuff talk, or was it CinemaCon? Or maybe it was at Star Wars Celebration. It was the videos from Star Wars Celebration I saw in Tokyo. He said that pre-production had been ongoing, that they were close to shooting this. And it sounds to me like they really have a good project. At least, look, what's he going to say at Star Wars Celebration? But it seemed to me like they were excited about it and they had a good take on it. I mean, it comes down to authorship and if it's a good script. I mean, in my mind, The Mandalorian and Grogu does not excite me. To see what I could have seen, what I've been seeing on television turned into a movie is fine. But last time I was really excited for something like that, I got the X-Files movie, and it kind of torpedoed the X-Files mythology for me. So I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to see Grogu and the Mandalorian. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be fine. This, however, I mean, I have no idea. I keep thinking about the X-Wing, the Rogue Squad. Was it Rogue Squad?
Yeah, Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, but the James Scotchett-Opal. Is it James Scotchett-Opal? That's
There were several of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, and those books were pretty good, and to see, I only read 2, but there's more than that. But I think this could be really good. I do, and adding a villain, like, who's the villain? I don't know, but I keep thinking. You ever see the movie Blue Thunder?
Oh yeah, with Roy Scheider.
With Roy Scheider and Malcolm McDowell's the villain. I mean, I'm like, if you give me a Blue Thunder, I love Blue Thunder.
Oh, so did I.
It's kind of a transition
I love
between
Blue Thunder.
80s action and 70s conspiracy thriller. I mean, a helicopter evading jet fighters in downtown LA, awesome.
I always had a hard time deciding, do I like Blue Thunder or Airwolf more?
Yeah, but
Airwolf had the better music.
Yeah, but it was. I love Blue Thunder.
Yeah,
and the Malcolm McDowell character, he was such a douche. It's like, catch you later. I would love to see Matt Smith go up against Ryan Gosling. That alone excites me.
There were a lot of people who thought Matt Smith should have been Thrawn. He would have been a pretty darn good Thrawn.
He would have been a great Thrawn.
I could hear it too, his voice.
Yeah,
he would have been a great Thrawn. But you brought up something that I want to touch on here for a second.
Maybe he is. We don't know.
Well, no, they've already got a live action
That's
Thrawn
true.
going.
Yeah.
So, look, I like The Mandalorian as much. I particularly love season 1 and 2. I love the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Season 3, look, I'm sorry. Look, you got to admit, it was a swing and a miss.
It wasn't good.
It had its moments. It absolutely had its moments that I enjoyed. Absolutely. But overall, it just did not have that magic that the first couple of seasons did. And they kind of fell by the wayside. And the fact that their first movie in 7 years is just going to be an extension of a TV show is not exciting. I don't think it's going to do great. I think it'll do fine. I don't think it's going to do great. You've got this thing now. You've got Starfighter, which, I'm sorry, has every advantage over a Mandalorian movie. If I'm at Lucasfilm right now, I'm whispering in their ears and saying, or I'm whispering into Iger's ear and saying, make Kathy postpone Mandalorian.
I thought you were going to say go away.
No. It's make Kathy go away. With that too, but make her postpone Mandalorian. don't make the first movie out in 7 years something that we're all iffy on. Make the first movie out Starfighter.
Yeah.
That means we got to wait another year or two, but put that out, then put out Mandalorian. I mean, that's what I would be suggesting. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know if they could do that. I don't know if they could postpone for that long. I don't. Maybe
Just put it on the shelf.
They could. They could just make it a Disney Plus movie, a Disney Plus premiere.
No, because you're putting all that into
Yeah,
it.
no, I know, but I feel like you do, but I don't think they can postpone it. I think because it still is 2 years away.
By the way, I just want to point out, one of our viewers, the most hated saint, says, but you said Kathleen Kennedy was one of the greatest ever. Oh, she is.
Producers.
She is one of the greatest producers of all time. If you don't agree, you're an idiot. Steven Spielberg himself said she might be the greatest producer in the history of Hollywood. But just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you're good at everything. How many great athletes have we seen become coaches and then fail as coaches?
Yeah.
Being just a straight up movie producer, which she is one of the greatest of all time. She just is. That's just a fact. Does not mean you're a good studio head, because she has not been a good studio head at all. So there's a fundamental difference there. I just worry, Rob, with the precarious position that the Star Wars reputation is in right now. Coming off a high with Andor.
Sure.
My worry is you now make your first theatrical film in 6 or 7 years, Mandalorian. I'm worried that that's a step in the wrong direction. When you got something fresh and new and exciting like Starfighter, I'd say make that follow up Andor.
Also, they're coming off of season 3 of The Mandalorian, which wasn't great.
No.
It didn't show, and I've never seen, by the way, I'll go out on a limb. There's nothing in the entire production of all 3 seasons of Mandalorian that convinced me that it should be a feature film. Not the writing, not the scope of it. I thought it was all very much perfunctory. It was good. It never reached great heights. It was really good, but not feature film. It never graduated. I would not pass. For me, The Mandalorian's still middle school.
And here's the other thing I'm worried about. Not everybody has Disney Plus. Not everybody has watched The Mandalorian.
No, that was proven with Marvels.
Yeah, I honestly think they are limiting their box office potential. I think there are going to be some people going to say, well, I never watched the show, so why am I going to go to the movie?
Also, the thing about Star Wars is that it has to have scope. You know, the idea that Star Wars was a universe at war. The rebellion, the empire. I mean, there's something. The Mandalorian and Grogu, by its very conception, is one dude and Grogu, like wandering around in his N1 dilapidated starfighter. Like, what are they going to get involved? What are they going to do? Break some guy out of prison? Like, where's the scope? I'm sure they have a movie-worthy story, but unless they convince me of that, I'm like, I don't care.
You know what the one thing they got going for it though? John Favreau.
Yeah.
Like that's the one big catch-all for me here, right? From completely descending into despair about the idea of this movie is that it's got John Favreau.
And
if
he's
it's
a
got
writer, and they know what they need to do. And hopefully they workshop the script, and it's great.
And if it's John Favreau, then it's got a chance to be really good. Hopefully.
But until you show me a trailer, I just don't care.
Right.
Right now, if somebody said to me, "Are you excited to see a Mandalorian and Grogu movie?" I would have to say,
Yeah.
well, you saw the little tease that got put out, right?
"Yeah, it was pretty cool."
It was pretty cool.
But
It just felt like I was watching a commercial for the next season of on Disney Plus.
That's how I felt too. It looked very kind of gimmicky. Walkers in the snow, and they're okay, and one falls off a cliff. I'm like, I don't. What I want is the big idea. What is the idea of the Mandalorian and Grogu?
And I'm sure we'll find that as we
I'm
get
sure
closer.
we'll get it. But right now, I'm like, whatever.
Right now, I got to tell you, my Star Wars focus is completely on, well, 2 things. Getting an Andor season 3, which can't happen, obviously. But so that's never going to happen because you have to change canon. But honestly, my Star Wars focus right now is on Starfighter. That's where it's my complete focus is on Starfighter.
And I'm curious, is it a retooling? Was there work that was already done on Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron, and they were able to port it over and turn it into this?
Maybe. I mean, if they paid Patty Jenkins for the work, then it belongs to them.
Yeah,
so,
I wonder if she's going to get like an executive producer credit on it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? It's official. Matt Smith is going to be the villain of the new Shawn Levy, Ryan Gosling, Mia Goth Star Wars film, Star Wars Starfighter. I love the addition. This is the thing in the Star Wars universe right now I'm excited about. I'm having a little bit of a hard time mustering a lot of enthusiasm for the Mandalorian movie, even though it's Jon Favreau. That's the one thing it's really got going for it. But this gives me some hope. I don't know. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.